I'm not really well prepared to do this, but, welcome to another Nintendo Games and Junk thing. Yeah. I got some games yesterday, and today, actually, I got some games, too. But these are all ones from yesterday that I got. You can already kind of see one of them there. Yeah, we got some pickups. We went to the mall, went to the game store. If you remember that broken copy of RBI Baseball, we returned it, and, yep. They had the same findings as me. The game just would not work. So, because it didn't work, we actually got $6 of credit off of this purchase at the store, at Video Games, etc. So that's $6 off of the stuff I got today, and they were also having 10% off everything. So, that's really nice. So I actually got these for a pretty good price, I'd say. I need to find the receipt. This is that's not it.
Bruh.
Here we go. Yep, RBI Baseball, that's -1, so that's $6 off of everything else. So, you already saw what's there, but let's actually look at the items here. Here's Top Gun. Complete in the box, baby. That's right. I had gotten this game before, but now I have it with everything. Box, manual, game, it's the whole shebang. So now I have it, and now I have both this and Top Gun Second Mission.
So I never need to buy a Top Gun game ever again in my life.
Thank God for that. And now, for the second and final item from the store. They actually had some pretty cool stuff. They had some interesting Atari stuff there, as usual. Mario Brothers was still $20 though. Like, why would I ever pay that much for Mario Brothers on Atari? Don't know. They had some other stuff. They had a Kirby's Adventure, which I already had, but always nice to see Kirby there. They had Arkista's Ring, which was $50, I think. I don't even know it costed that much. But yeah, they had that. They also had this mysterious little game, Conan, The Mysteries of Time, I believe is what it's called. Now, if you know about your Nintendo games, you'll know that this is actually not an original game. This is actually a port of a computer game by System 3 called Myth, History in the Making, which I've actually played before. I think I played it on a Thanksgiving stream once. It's not a very good game, and this isn't either, but here's what makes this one special. It's actually rare. That's right. On the rarity guide on Video Game Sage, the sort of sequel form to Nintendo Age, Conan is ranking at a 7 out of 10, so that means it is a rare game, it is hard to find, and I got it for, let's see, we take that, that's $40.50. It was actually going for like $45 was the price sticker on it, but this is 10% off, so $40.50, take 6, split in half, that's 3 for each one. Yeah, $7.80 for Top Gun, complete in box, and then $37.50, I think, for Conan, I believe. That should be correct, yeah. $37.50 for that game, which is still a pretty expensive game, but for a game that's this hard to find, I figured I'd make an exception, because it's kind of a special game. It's not a good game, but it's a special game, so I figured for this instance I'll make the rare exception to buy an expensive game, because I had never seen it before. And I probably won't see it much, like, ever again, you know? You know, it's a rare game. I might not see it ever again at a store. Like, if I do, it might be like, you know, one other time, it might be like $60 or $70. So, you might as well strike while the iron is hot, you know? That's one bag down. Now we have the stuff from Disc Replay. And two things even come in these nice little cases. We actually got one before, but here we go. A nice little case here. There's a Toys R Us sticker on it. This is The Adventures of Dino Ricky for $7 that cost me. About the same price as the Top Gun game, actually, complete in box. This is the cartridge, though. And, yeah. It's by Hudson Soft. But apparently this guy really fucking hates Hudson Soft because they scribbled out the name of the company and also the name of the game. They just hate Hudson Soft, I guess. I don't know why, but you can kind of almost make it out, Dino Ricky. Why would you do that to your game? It's like, why? Like, Hudson Soft made good games. They made some of the good Frogger games, and like, they made Mario Party and stuff. Why do you hate Hudson Soft, man? I don't know. I don't get it. But I'm happy to have it. This is one I don't have. Quattro Sports. Yes, another Chimerica game. Which, this is actually probably the most common Chimerica game out of all of them. But I hadn't seen it before, and I'm happy to have it. It's a nice gold cartridge. It's pretty good shape, honestly. Oh yeah, I should also mention I tested all of these. All of them work, so there you go. I tested everything first. Just because, you know, you gotta test everything. And yeah, it contains 4 very, very mediocre sports games. Honestly, though, I might actually enjoy the soccer game if I played that enough. That was probably the most fun one out of the 4. Either that or the bike game, I don't know. But yeah, honestly, none of the Quattro games are that good, but I think my favorite one might be Quattro Arcade. I would have liked to have that over sports. I didn't have Arcade, but Quattro Arcade at least has a kind of a fun kind of sequel to Fast Food Dizzy on there, kind of like that. And also kind of a fun Rally X clone, which I might enjoy. But, yeah, if you watched my unlicensed NES series, you would know all about the Quattro games. So just go watch that right now. After watching this, of course. Here's another game by FCI, which FCI did publish some pretty good games. They published Lunar Pool, which I love. I love Lunar Pool. Probably the best pool game on NES, honestly. And they also published Xanac, which is great. Hydlide, which is not great. Mag Max is cool. I actually like Mag Max. Mag Max is a kind of like, it's a shooter game where you kind of build your fighter, almost. You can get like a torso and legs to kind of, build your fighter and kind of get more weapons. It's honestly a really cool mechanic. Kind of makes it a bit more fun, a bit more interesting. But the music in this game is awful. The music is just not even music. It's just some of the worst composed trash on any NES game ever. Like, it just sounds like crap. I don't know why, but there you go. That's Mega Max. Wait, we've already seen this game before, though. Burger Time. Don't I already have this game? Well, I do. And I have the manual already, too. But I figured I'll get it again because it actually has the staple all intact. It's actually intact, everything. Because when I had it before, the staple was coming loose. And I had to staple it back again myself, which kind of, you know, it's not an original staple, so it doesn't count, I guess. I don't know why I care so much, but I do. So I had to get a second one. Well, I didn't have to, but I saw it and I figured, might as well do it. One other thing of note with this Burger Time manual is that the manual actually has a star code on it. As you can see next to the production code, there's a little tiny star next to the code. And what this means, at least I think what it means, is that the for sale information was changed. Like, so take, for example, the first version of the game, it would say, like, for sale in the US, and then when I print it again, it would say for sale in, like, the US and Canada and Mexico, or something like that. They would change that information. It used to be believed that they were promo games, but I don't think that's true. But, yeah, this is a star code version, which I don't think has actually ever been documented before for Burger Time. So this is actually kind of a new discovery, at least I think it is. I haven't seen it before, so kind of makes it more special. And, you know, it's in much nicer condition than my old one. So I still think it's a win. So let's just go with it. And that's just the back. This is $10. I guess you could do better. You could do worse, I guess, for Burger Time. You could also do better, but you know. I'm happy to have another one at least. I can at least sell my other copy to someone or trade it. You know, Burger Time is that's like an attractive game people want. I could sell it or trade it to someone, you know. Hey, it's more stuff I can trade, so I'm happy with that. And finally, we have, well, for NES anyways, we have an Angry Reviewer favorite, Back to the Future, for $7. Actually, a bit pricey considering the game is not that great. I don't think it's really a bad game, honestly. It's just kind of a very mediocre one. I kind of like that it's weird. It's a very abstract representation of the movie, which I need to actually watch at some point. Funny story, actually. I was trying to watch the movie once, like actually sit down and watch it, but my sister was being a real prankster that time, so she kept like you know, bothering me, like making jokes while I was watching the movie, trying to like get my attention, I guess. I don't know, but it kind of made me mad. But she was really little, so she just didn't know better. It was a long time ago, but yeah, I need to watch all the movies at some point. Yeah, that's the game. Not really a bad one, just kind of a, again, mediocre. At least the street sections are kind of fun. They kind of play like an overhead shooter a little bit. Just avoiding stuff and throwing bowling balls at things and collecting clocks. It's honestly kind of fun, but the mini games kind of are what make it bad. They have the kind of milkshake game, which is kind of a very, very poor ripoff of Tapper in a way. Which, honestly, Tapper is such a good fucking game too, so to see it get, you know, this mediocre, just really lacking imitation on here just makes me sad, because Tapper is so good. I don't know. It's not a very good game, but I wouldn't call it the worst. LGN made much worse games. X-Men comes to mind especially. And then we have the lone Atari game here, Cosmic Arc. This also was very cheap. It was $1. And I don't even know why I got it, or why I probably could have just skipped one of these games, because they had a buy 5 gets the 6th game free deal. And I don't know, because like this was pretty much free anyway. It's just about, it's only 99 cents. It's like, did I really care that much? Is it really worth it to buy like another kind of mediocre game for like a not very great price? Was it really worth it? I don't know. And also with this game, I think I'm starting to realize something. I actually don't really like Magic's games, I don't think, for Atari. I think they're not very good. Cosmic Arc, I think, is the better of the two Magic games I have. I also have Demon Attack, which Demon Attack I also don't really care for. But this one's at least interesting, because they're gonna have different sections. You have the kind of part where you have to like shoot the asteroids in 4 different directions. It's almost like a rhythm game, actually, like an early like rhythm game kind of thing. Then you gotta, of course, save the humans and put them back into the Cosmic Ark, kind of like, you know, with Noah's Ark, saving the animals from the flood and all that stuff. You know, from that famous manga, you know. But yeah, it's just not a very fun game, I don't think. It's kind of boring to play and kind of frustrating, because the asteroids move so fast, and because the humans all run away from you, even though you're supposed to, they like should be running towards you because they're getting saved from whatever's happening. You're putting them in an ark. I'm guessing there's some sort of destruction on Earth happening that you're trying to save them from. I don't know. I don't really care for this game. But that's it. That's all the games there. I should actually rattle off prices here too, just to be safe here. Cosmic Arc was 99 cents. Dino Ricky was $7. Back to the Future was $7. Burger Time $10 with the manual. Magmax $6, and then Quattro Sports also $6. And then for, you know, I said the prices earlier for the other games, so yeah. There's that. And we have 2 more games. So today I got these sent in from a friend of mine. He's called Ringo Star 39.
Shut up, Ringo.
Yes, the actual Ringo Star sent me these games. No, I'm just kidding. He's just a big fan of the Beatles, which I like the Beatles too, so we can agree on that, I think. They make some good stuff. I'm more of a Pink Floyd guy myself, but I like a little bit of the Beats. But yeah, he sent me 2 games, and I paid for them, I paid for them. I had, my mom order them and gave them the money, but I gave her money too for it, so I kind of paid for it. And yeah, these arrived today, actually. As I record this, August 21st, I believe. So here they are. Dig Dug 2 and Sky Kid, which is one I didn't have before. And this is in a nice, shiny box, actually in very good shape. There is one issue, though. One of the tabs in here is a little bit loose. It's not, like, ripped off, but it's a bit loose, and I kind of worry that it might rip off at some point. I think if I'm careful, I'll be fine, though. If I can open it. Come on. I think it's that one, I believe. But there it is. There's the game. For Dig Dug 2, that was $15 for the game in box. There's no booklet, but I can probably find that for cheap somewhere else. And yeah, it looks pretty nice. I mean, it's a bit dirty on the bottom, but besides that, it looks good. And of course, the game plays, which is what matters. Because the game, you know, if the game doesn't play, then why even bother having it? But yeah, that works. And then Sky Kid cost me $5, which is actually a really good price for this game, because on eBay, it's much more expensive. It goes up into like the 15 to 20 range a lot of the times I've seen. So having this for $5 was really kind of saved my ass there, getting that for so cheap. And some guy named Adam must own this. I wonder if it was Adam Ragusia. I don't know. Does he like Sky Kid? Someone asked him if he likes Sky Kid. But yeah, I'll link his channel in the description if you want to check out Ringo stuff. He uploads a lot of game soundtracks and other various things, so you can go check it out. I might link one or two of his channels. I think he has a couple different channels, but I'll link those so you can check him out because they got some cool stuff on them. And he sent over these really cool games, so you know he's a nice guy. So please, just subscribe to him already, you know? Do it. But yeah, thanks, Ringo, for sending these over. I really appreciate it. I'm really happy to have these now, and I'm hoping to maybe, well, give these a proper, nice home, and also get rid of my other duplicate Dig Dug 2 over on the shelf there, because I don't need it anymore now. One last thing, though. This episode's a bit more well-edited than my other ones, you might have noticed. It's a bit more fancy-looking. And sounding, too. I have some nice background music, too. For these, I kind of want to put more effort into them, my videos in general, just my overall YouTube content. I kind of want to make them a bit more professional, more fancy. I don't want to just kind of make, like, shit posts for content. I'll still do that, too. But I have, like, a whole channel for that, so I can just do it there instead. But for my main channel, I want to make it a bit more clean, a bit nicer. Still gonna be me. Like, I'm not gonna, like, sell out or anything, or, like, make it, like, really sterile or whatever. Or boring. I'll still try and be funny and entertaining. I just want to be a bit more professional, that's all. And I'm still covering the camera with my finger on accident. I want it to be just a bit cleaner, a bit nicer, everything. I want to put more effort into my videos. I want to make more kind of analytical videos, too, about certain games and topics and whatnot. So, stay tuned for that, and, I guess stay tuned for whatever else I put on this channel. Let's Plays or other kind of gaming stuff. We'll see. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, and stick around for, again, whatever's coming up next. So, see ya. Okay, sorry, I have one other small thing to show, actually. I kind of forgot about this, but, Ringo gave me this very nice note with my games. I forgot about this completely, but, there it is, if you want to read it. See, even when I try to be professional, I still make mistakes. I still stutter, too. I wish I could stop stuttering and just talk like a normal person. Oh, well. Well, it's a nice little note, so I'm happy he gave it to me. And the games, of course, and everything. It's just all very, very nice. So, thank you, Ringo. And I'll see you later. I'm actually done now, so, goodbye.